Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. I'm just going to make myself a bit of a greeny colour. Green and blue. Greeny blue. White. A bit more blue. Yeah, something like that. So I'll leave that there. What I'm trying to do is make a shadow colour for the water. Well, reflection colour really, I suppose it is. Not really a shadow colour, it's a reflective colour. And because there's a load of trees here, and then there's the water here, and then it's reflective, but the water was so strange looking. I think it's because it was probably dyed, and you know how some ponds, lakes, they put in a dye to stop the algae. I think maybe that had happened, and it was really strange. So anyway, I'm gonna get some sky. I'm getting some sky. I forget that it's paint. You get so used to what it is, you know, rather than thinking it's paint, you think it is sky. That's what I've got, sky. So let's put it in. Putting quite a bit of paint there. So I'm not too worried about having this all nice and neat. That's definitely not something I worry about on this bit of card. I like painting and almost leaving it broken at the edges. Not always. Sometimes I'll fill the whole thing in. But I quite like the way it's sort of broken at the edges. Someone said on one of the videos it almost looks like a window, and they've taken some of the dirt off the window and revealed the painting. I thought that was quite a good way of putting it, actually. I like that. I read that. Can't even remember what video it was now, but I did read it and I thought that was really good. Just getting myself a bit more of the blue. A bit more of the ultramarine blue it is. Ultramarine blue. Ultramarine blue and white. Something like that. Okay, so we've got that going. Now the water is strange as well. It's sort of a greeny, like this. Sort of a greeny colour with the sky colour in it. Oh, that's about right, actually. Yeah, so what it is, can so it's this green colour, which is just a little bit of the blue and sap green and white. And that makes a nice colour for here. So we'll put that in down here. I'm doing this while this dries because I can put my trees on there. in a bit. Something like that. Yeah, this was quite a good place to walk actually. I found it by accident when I was out on a walk, and then I went back again because I wanted to take some better pictures and also more pictures, and it was all roped off. So that was a bit disappointing because I was like thinking, oh yeah, I found something interesting here, I can get some cool pictures, and yeah, it was all gone. All fenced off, which was a shame. I think people had been swimming in there though. I think that's what the problem was. Not that I wanted to do that. I just wanted pictures, so it was disappointing. Anyway, so I've got this darker green that I was messing around with, and I can put that in now into the water. See how the trees were sort of like that, and then there's one there. Bit of brown in it as well, I think. And then the edge bits have got breaks in it, so we'll come back with maybe some blue to darken this. I think this does need to be darker. Anyway, it gives us a good start. So, I'm going to get some blue, some brown, some red, some sap green. Make a dark, nice dark. Might go for a warm dark, so a bit more of the red in it. So you can use red to warm it up, or blues cool it down. I wanted to warm this dark green up a bit. And then we can start putting in the shape of the trees. It's really dark down here though. And it sort of goes in there. This tree's a bit bigger like that, and then there's a bigger one there. And we'll put the dark in along here. There's one thing that I didn't realise when I first started painting, is that I didn't do my darks anywhere near as dark as you should do. And now this isn't a rule. I don't want to put this out there as a rule, because you can do whatever you like. And you'll see that when you look at paintings. And you'll see master painters not doing really dark paintings or really dark, so just take it as a fault. I'm just grabbing some lighter green and just putting that on there as well. I might need to go a lot lighter, but we'll see how it looks to start with. Oops, just accidentally went on the water. It's funny, the reflection is not anywhere near as dark as the dark. I find it really weird. Oh well, you've got to try and replicate it somehow. I'm just using little pull down strokes for the green. It's only just sap green, a little bit of yellow, ochre in there, a bit of the white. get some light going down there. It's quite a bit yellower than I want really. I think I want a bit more green in it. Oh, that's a bit better. I'm going to tap it away a little bit as well. I wanted it more green. Get some of this. And I'm going to put a little bit of this in the water and then tap it away completely. Getting all these different bits. Some of them's more green than others. Just want to get some of that shape in there. Okay, I can put a little bit more dark in, I think. A bit more colour in some of the areas. I can do sort of an in the middle colour as well, where it's not quite light, or it's got a hint of the darker colour in it. I might use this in here as well. That definitely works actually. Get some of these shapes. There's a really light bit there. A bit of yellow, a bit of white. Let's get that light bit in. Put it in the water as well. A little bit. A bit more of that lighter colour just for on top of there. Bit of the white and green in that bit there. Don't want that to be too light. I mean too yellow there. Okay, a bit more there. Something like that, and then what I need There's a little bit of blue and white. I'm going to get some blue and white on this liner. A bit of blue and white. So I'm just breaking that up a little bit, taking away some of that, and then I'm going to start working on the foreground a little bit. So I need my browny greeny colour again. And that's not bad actually, this browny green, bit of red in it. That's quite nice. So I'll just quickly change the the settings on my camera because the sun was really shining in here, so hopefully it shows a bit better now. Anyway, let's put this. It's a bit too brown, that is. Get a bit of blue in it. That's probably a bit closer. Got this. Got this tree here, right in front of that. You can still see some sky through it, so I don't want to cover. This is why a lot of the time I'm quite loose with my brush, because I don't want to cover everything. You can create shape and keep some of the blue showing through, which is what I want to do. This is going all here. It's a nice place this was actually. It was a really lovely day when I was there. You could see the fish in the water. It was a beautiful little scene. Quite lucky to get the photo really, considering the day after it was gone. It was closed. No more public could see it, which was a shame. That's what you get, I guess, when people go swimming in places they shouldn't. It gets closed. Right, there we go. That's about right. So I want to create the reeds. There's a few reeds. Get some of this green. It's quite a dark green, really. If you really want to darken a green, red works really well. Sort of it's a really dark greeny brown now. That might work. We'll try it anyway. does work actually. Okay, that works quite nice down there. So that looked quite nice down this bit. Now I'm gonna start working on the other bit. I had to mess around with the camera again. You can see some tree trunks down here. So I'll just use this brush and put them in. Bit of yellow ochre and a little bit of the dark colour. There's a branch that goes whoop around there. Well, there's one that sticks out there. Quite a narrow one that goes. Bit of light on maybe some of this. And the light was actually coming this way, isn't it? Yeah. So we can have a little light in there. And then I will use this brush, my old faithful, the number 668 Cotman. Cotman 668. And I'm going to get a bit of yellow. I've put a bit of cadmium yellow on my palette actually. I'm going to use a bit of that. I'm going to need to use a bit of sap green as well to create this shape. Bit of this. This is over the top of that, so a little bit nicer green. Well, I say nicer. I quite like the dull greens as well because you need them to bring out your light greens. Something to remember. You need them all. They all play off each other like an instrument. So I'm going to get some yellows just to show you. Getting some of this cadmium yellow. My brush is still dirty from a bit of the yellow ochre and the sap green, but I want a nice yellow. I'm going to So I'm going to get this warmth along here. See if I can get that. A bit of the yellow. Bit cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, sap green in there. We're just pulling out these leaves and things. This. Quite like that. I like the way that light and then they're dark. That works quite nice. Something like that. It's basically the way it looks. Keep that lightness there as well. Okay, something like that, that's about right. And then we can do a little bit more of this here, I think. I think this needs a bit more light. Just increasing the brightness a bit in places. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. So then what we need now is we need a bluey white because it's a bluey whitey green. There's a line that goes all across here, across this water. Across here as well. Something like that, and there we go. That's just about it. A couple of birds in the sky. A couple of birds in the sky. Sorry for the lighting changing all the time. Suddenly the sun, it was dark clouds and then suddenly the sun's been poking out. So it was a bit weird. Couldn't get my lighting right. Just put an indication of a couple of birds quite far off there. You can just about see those. You could put some in the water if you wanted birds. You could put them in. I'm just going to get a bit of green. Give these a bit of colour. Okay, I'll call that one finished. So I'll say thanks very much for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gave you another idea. And I'll see you at another one. Cheers. Bye.